these cards that were gifted to me by Chris. So thank you, Chris, for sending these to me. I'm so excited to open them up and see what we get. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. It's been a little bit of a weird day for me. I don't know what the end of summer is like doing to my brain. Don't think it's good, whatever it is. So hopefully by the end of this stream, I'll be feeling a bit better. You'll have a good time. And we'll have some cool cards. Maybe I can even like build a deck at some point with these. I was thinking of doing some giveaways, but my one thing is I'm just not sure like how I would actually even mail cards to people securely. If any of them are valuable, I don't know. So I'm thinking about it still. I don't know if I'm in the right headspace to try to figure that out. It's bonking time today. But I would like to do that if I can. Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe that'll be a thing. What's going on? We're just going to be opening some packs, Sigma. Just opening some Marvel Magic the Gathering packs. Thank you for the bonk. I don't know if the bonk was heard. I have my oh, I didn't select the right speaker. Did you guys hear the bonk? I hope you heard it. I need to switch my speakers, I think, because I don't have my headset on right now. So I'm just using a Bluetooth speaker on the ground. So there might be a little bit of echo with it, but it's just so I can hear the commands as they come through. Let's see. I'm going to test with my own bonk. No, you guys didn't hear it? All right, well then let me bonk. It's bonking time. There we go. Yeah, it worked. It's a little quiet though. Turn it up a little bit. One more bonk for the chat. Thank you, Hellwolf, for the bonk, by the way. I'll do another one in 45 seconds when I can. I've turned the volume up. Hello, Point Dexter. Happy Sunday to you. You're ready for the fall season? Nice. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the summer yet. I feel like I didn't get to enjoy enough of it in my city, and that makes me sad, but oh well, I think it's going, so we don't really have much of a choice. Because it's definitely getting chillier in the evenings. I went for a little walk before this because I needed to kind of just like reset my brain. And I was like, ooh, it's cold. Like, I could use a sweater. Welcome to the class! Thank you for the gun show, Mage. All right, I need to move things off my desk. I got like too many things on my desk, too many comics, too many pictures. If I want to set this up properly, which I do, this is going to have to move. I don't know. Do we need the green screen for this? I don't know if we need the green screen. I think I could just be in a little box. I think that would be fine. Unplug this. Because this cable's kind of in the way. Keyboard can go over there. Let's see. Now, it could very well be bonking time. It's bonking time. That was a little bit better. That still feels like a quiet alert for some reason. Lock! Happy 1-year modiversary! Oh my goodness! I didn't even know there were modiversaries. That's really cool. Happy modiversary to you. Everyone join me in wishing Locke a happy modiversary. I'm excited to see this box opening. I've enjoyed the MTG Marvel set a lot. This will be my first time opening any packs, Philosopher King. Chris was very kind to donate this play booster box to me, to gift it to me. I'm very grateful. I didn't think I was going to get in on this set because I was just like, it's kind of too pricey. I was kind of priced out with this one. But, yeah, I'm excited to see what we get. The heat sucks here. It makes you feel like you're in the Mad Max setting. How hot is it where you are, Sigma? Is it really hot right now? Tomorrow, I think we will see a release date for the He-Man game. Ooh, that would be nice. Philosopher King, welcome in. Locke, Good Gamora Boy, welcome in. Am I trying to build any particular types of decks? I don't know yet. I don't have any ideas. No, we'll see if something comes up. Maybe it'll inspire me in the cards. I don't usually build decks, but I was thinking with this, I might actually try to build a deck. Very rarely does that happen for me. I'm very much a pre-build gal. I love a pre-built deck, and then sometimes I modify it. Pull a Mind Stone. Yeah, let's pull a Mind Stone. That would be crazy. So I'm looking at cards right now, which I can bring up for you guys. Duncan Mallory, hello, welcome in. Mikey, looks here I'm on a roll. 3 in a row. Nice, Mikey. Congrats on the 3 stream streak. Thanks for streaking. Can we get some mod love in chat for Locke, who's celebrating their 1 year modiversary? I am typing on the wrong side. Also, I didn't finish my warm-up today, and I feel like you can tell. I also was singing a lot last night, which was good for my soul. 103 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty hot. 103 degrees. Yeah, that's way too hot. 39 degrees Celsius. Whoo, sheesh. That's real hot, Sigma. I can see why you're ready to move on to fall. Hugh How Will Never Die. Welcome in. Or Hugh How I'll Never Die. Hugh Ho Will Never Die. Could be that too. Welcome in. Welcome in, Will Never Die. I'm just going to call you that for short. I hope that's cool. Azorius Preacher, welcome in. I have a Spider People deck in MTG Arena. Nice. I think the bonk went, but it was really quiet. I got to turn it up for bonking. I got to see if I can change the volume on that one. That one feels like a quiet alert. Like it's like bonk. No worries, Rapala. Thanks for popping in. I'm at 119 on my streak. Whoa, Dante, you streaking. Even as the guy in the chair and Mary Jane, in your Spider-Man deck in MTG Arena. Nice. MTG Arena is so nice because you can have so many cards and they're all digital. So I love digital card games for that reason because goodness knows I already got a lot of cards and I do not have a lot of space. But I'm going to be making space for these cards. I'm doing good, Marvel Man. He Who Will Never Die. Oh, I see. That makes so much sense. Oh my goodness. How did I not read it like that? Reading usernames when it's like all one word is really challenging, but I'm usually better at it than that, so I'm surprised. He Who Will Never Die. All right. All right, He Who. Nice to see you. And yeah, we're just going to be opening some cards. So I set up my mats. It is a dice throne mat. It's not a magic mat. I don't have a Marvel magic mat. Do they have Marvel magic mats? Probably. Maybe in the future I'll have one of those. Oh, but before we get into it, I did want to take a look at some cards before we start opening. Just to see if there's anything from like the most valuable cards that we like, that maybe we want to have like a little short list of, these would be the dreams if I could pull anything. But also, I don't know if there's a Mr. Sinister card in this deck or in this set, but I'd love a Mr. Sinister, or if they have any Jeff cards. I think Secret Lair has Pet Avengers or something they're doing. I've seen a Jeff card, but I don't know if it's from this specific set, but maybe. I'd love Jeff. I'd love Mr. Sinister. Any X-Men stuff I'm going to be here for. Anything X-Men would be cool. I don't know if they have a Kitty Pryde card, but that would be cool. Or Rogue or Gambit. Wolverine. I've seen a really nice Wolverine full art. So those are some of the things off the top of my head that I would love to see. But I like a lot of Marvel characters. So, you know, Wanda would also be cool. I love Scarlet Witch, and I'm using my Scarlet Witch playmat, and my nails are red right now. So it does feel kind of Wanda coded, doesn't it? Yeah, Dante, I'll probably be doing that next month. My month kind of got filled up with other streams, and actually today I was supposed to do a baking stream, but then I came on a little bit later because my day kind of got away from me and it got a little crazy. So yeah, we're just kind of here chilling and gonna be opening some cards, which I think will be really fun. But probably next month I'll do some more bracelets. You're on the list for the bracelets, so I've got you written down. I've got a few other people too. Yay, Dice Throne. Yeah, good Gamora boy. I know you're also a Dice Throne fan. I know we are both Dice Throne fans together. I remember meeting you at, where did we meet? Was it at Gen Con or was it at PAX? And you were over by the Dice Throne booth. I went over to the Dice Throne booth at Gen Con this time, but I did see some people that I knew actually. I was gonna kind of say hi, but everyone was really busy. So I didn't want to interrupt anyone. But honestly, I should have, because I'm trying to build up a good connection with Dice Throne so that maybe in the future we could collab on something together. I think that would be really fun. And I'm a big fan. So I got my mats. Hey Chris, welcome in. The X-Men are pretty minimal in this release. Scarlet Witch is represented pretty well, though. Ooh, okay. I'll take it. Also, some Spidey stuff would be cool. My dad is coming down to visit, Amanda. You might have a chance to see my dad. What? Your dad is coming down to visit. I don't know where I would run into your dad, Dante, but I hope you have a good time with your dad. Depending on when you're going to Fan Expo. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to Fan Expo this year, actually. It's kind of up in the air. Maybe I might go for one day, but I'm not sure yet. Because I have some family stuff that came up, and then I don't think I'm on the guest list this year. I did send them an email just to follow up to see, just saying, like, I'm just trying to confirm my plans. So I might not be around for Fan Expo this year. We'll see. There are a lot of X-Men already. Storm got a lot of cards. Storm got a lot of cards. Well, I like that. I have the X-Men cards that were from Secret Lair, so I got those magic cards. But I haven't opened any, and I only got like 1 pack or 2 packs of the Spider-Man set. So this should be interesting. But before we get into it, I wanted to look at some cards to see if there's anything there that we're excited about pulling. So let's see. Let me. Oh, wait, is this what I wanted to do? No, wait. Wait for it. This one. And then maybe we just do this thing. Yeah. It's not really full screen, is it? Thought we had a better, more full screen version. Is that how I just had it? Maybe this is how I had this. One day I'm going to have a crazy setup and I won't have to move my keyboard all the way far over to the left side of my desk. I'll have like 2 desks. I'll have like one for Marvel stuff or one for like doing stuff on a desk and the other one for having my computer and stuff on the desk. It's not enough big enough desk, and I have a pretty big desk. It's not small by any means. Okay, so this is what we got over here. Here's some cards that we can look at. That these are apparently the 20 most expensive and must-have cards in Marvel superheroes. So let's see if there's anything we want. What do we want? Ultron. Artificial Malevolence. Impossible Man. Ooh, Impossible Man would be kind of cool. I think maybe we could get an Impossible Man. Impossible Man is a card that I would have not expected to see. I would not have expected Impossible Man. He's a really cool Fantastic Four villain, but not as well known as some others. Ah, Sauron! Sauron Dino Devotee, yeah. That one would be cool. I think, is there a few Sauron cards in this set? There might be. Also, Chris, thank you again for gifting me this box. Sorry if I seem a little loopy, a little out of it. I'm kind of having a bit of a weird day. My head feels like it's a little up in the clouds. There are a lot of X-Men already. Nick, hello, welcome in. Nick, thank you for the kind words. Oh, these are cards that are only in the Marvel Jumpstart packs. Impossible Man isn't in this set. Philosopher King? Oh. So we can't get Impossible Man. Well, all right then. The Fantastic Car. Ooh. Whoa. That would be a cool one to get. So is there, what is the Jumpstart, the Marvel Jumpstart packs? Molecule Man. I think Molecule Man will be very important to have later on because I personally think Molecule Man may be coming in the MCU, but we'll see. The Fantastic Car is in a Marvel pre-con. Okay, so there are like certain cards that are only in certain sets. Okay, well then maybe there's no point in us looking at this. I thought this was all the cards that were in the set. I didn't realize that within the set, there's actually different sets for different boxes. So like there's only certain things you can get in the play booster, certain things you can get in the collector, certain things you can get in the pre-con, and certain things you can get in Marvel Jumpstart packs. I don't know what those are. No worries, Tevya. I hope you have a good time at school tomorrow. Sai, hello. Mike, hello. Did I see a movie in the park last night? I did not, but on my day off, I did. Yesterday, I still worked. I just didn't stream. I went and jammed with some friends yesterday. Hey, Captain Buckle, welcome in. I'm going to be unboxing Magic the Gathering Marvel Play Booster box. Rune Dagger. Yeah, okay, well, I guess never mind this article then. I guess if it's not true, then I just won't worry about it. I just won't pick cards. I just thought it could be fun to do. But if these cards aren't available, I mean, to be fair, I just looked up like Marvel Magic cards that are the most expensive cards right now. So I thought maybe just that would be fine. Never mind. We'll just move on then. Just for the Marvel superheroes set. I mean, that's what this is supposed to be. It's Marvel superheroes. That's what they said. The must-have cards in Marvel superheroes. So that's what it's supposed to be. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not written very well. That's what I looked up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at the top. Hits. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll just move on. Moving right along, then. I mean, definitely if we get a Mind Stone. I also just kind of wanted to know, like, what's the hotness right now? Because I'm not as tapped in with this set. So I just want to get an idea for, like, what people are really collecting. What are some cool cards for the decks? What are some cool cards for the art? Just stuff like that. But that's okay. Maybe a little bit more headroom. There we go. I don't know if this will make a difference, this second light that I have. I feel like it washes me out, but I do think it can be helpful for cards. We'll switch cameras and see how we feel about it. I need to adjust this. And then actually I can probably put my chats on the other side. Whoa, Rob, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You did not have to do that, Rob. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting to Chopper Skulls, Mastermind, Teriyaki Blues, SMN, Simpson and Bartholomew, Parkcore, Twisted Helix. Thank you so much, Rob. And one of those subs came from Twitch because they have a thing going on right now with dual formatting where they actually gift you a bonus sub for every 5 that you get. Why does this camera look so weird? Maybe I gotta... That's a little better. I gotta tighten it again. Sorry, this one doesn't like to stay tightened for some reason. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's not great. I'd like for it to not look quite like this. So, just give me a minute. Duck, you said that you sent Latinum. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You did not need to do that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. 6 gifted with the bonus one from Twitch. Duck, you said you sent me a list. Let me check. All right, Duck has sent me a list, so we can try this one and see if it's actually from the set and not just some random cards from random different sets, I guess. Yeah. Maybe they were just confused and they were like, yeah, or is it these cards? It's like, no, apparently not. Duncan Mallory, thank you so much for gifting. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Thank you everyone for all the support. I appreciate you so much. Man. Y'all, I wasn't even sure if I should still stream today because I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't have time to get my baking stuff together. I wanted to do that today. I'm honestly just feeling really tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I feel like I haven't done anything. I feel like I'm not working hard enough. And I don't know what's going on. So thank you everyone for all this. Doc, you didn't need to do that. Guys. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. Oh, we got to our 200 goal. Honor Among Thieves. Watch along has been unlocked. How are we at a level 5 hype train? That's crazy. Level 6. Whoa. Level 6 complete. Chris. Thank you for the 5 gifted. 6 is the bonus from Twitch. Duncan Mallory, thank you for gifting to Sweet PBO2. Vay to the L Word. The Random Tickler, Brimforge, A Sloth Journey, and Duck, thank you for gifting to Sazzy for the win. Summer Hoodies, 1 High Troller, hey, High Troller got one. The Herder, Mikey likes it, hey, Mikey, you got one. Refresh, save yourself from the ads. Thank you to all these lovely folks who are saving so many wonderful community members from the ads. If you were gifted a sub, please do say thank you. We love that. And thank you, Duck, as well, for gifting to Casey Special, who I see just said thank you in the chat. Thanks for saying thanks, Casey. And Chris, thank you for gifting to Opiary, Brandon, Vashon B, What's My Age Again, Eaton Beaver, oh gosh, that name, and Life on the Couch. Thank you so much for gifting subs. I appreciate all of you. Aw, thanks, guys. You all rock. Could I share the list after you look at it? I'm going to have it up on the screen. But yeah, I can totally share it. It's on TCG Player. So maybe it will be, oh, actually I can't share it because the link is way too long. The link is like insanely long. If I just share this part of it, will that work? The link's more than the character limit in YouTube chat. But there's the link for y'all. I don't know if it'll come up, but you can try to click it and see if it works. Hit 2K gifted. Whoa, Chris. Thank you for the 2K gifted subs. You are 2002 right now. 2002 was a fun year. That was a fun year. Thank you, Chris. Whoa, 2,000 gifted subs is insane. Thank you so much for the hype train. Level 7 hype train. Let's go. Chew freaking chew, everyone. We're going to look at this list, but if we get 9 more subs or 4,200 more bits, that's a lot of bits, we will pass level 7. I think the highest we've ever been is level 13. I love saving you all from ads, says Duck. Oh, that's nice, Duck. I appreciate you. Hey, Cody, welcome in. I don't know if you're just coming in to say hi and bye, but hello. Matthew, hi. Okay, Marvel Man, we'll be here. Also, welcome in, Marvel Man. Sub goal crushed. We got to create a new sub goal. What should we do for our new sub goal? And then we'll look at these cards. What should we do for a new sub goal, y'all? We have as ideas OG Backrooms reaction stream, Cult of the Lamb stream, Return to the Cult, Breaker High watch along. I don't know if that's possible. I need to look that one up. But I think it could be Avatar The Last Airbender animated watch along. We could watch the animated series. Dale and Dawson stationery supplies. Wolverine while playing Wolverine rivals the game. I don't know what that means. I have to be Wolverine the whole time, maybe? Last of Us stream. Oh my goodness, I would love to go back to some Last of Us. Fitness stream, Invincible Versus stream, Dungeons and Dragons cartoon watch along, the original cartoon, Retro Games Night, a Just Chatting stream, musical watch along, an ASMR cosplay stream, Pragmata Unknown Signal, the secret ending. We could return to Pragmata. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed video game stream, watch along for Sinners, watch along for Ghostbusters, Tarot stream, Lego ASMR, but not Lego cosplay, and watch along for Honor Among Thieves, which we just unlocked. So I'll take it off the list. If any of those have caught your ears, let me know. Touch some grass, IRL stream, or just Amanda goes and touches grass. Just Amanda must touch the grass now. That could be a good one. I definitely don't touch enough grass. It's true. Watch along of Vamps. Oh, that could be fun. The movie that you were sharing the other day, Duncan Mallory. I would be down. Wisconsin. You're back in Minnesota. Nice. Have you watched Avatar The Last Airbender before? I have, Marvel Man. Yes. I have watched it before. But I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a few years. Thank you so much for the hype train, everyone. I hope you enjoy the emotes. If you were gifted an emotes, show them off in the chat. Choo choo, everyone. Thank you for such strong support. Level 6. Whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. I'll share this little guy. Choo choo. Oh my goodness, the cow is so good. Or hold off on that movie till October. Yeah, maybe October. Well, what I'm seeing for suggestions, and Twitch is the one that unlocked the community-a-thon, or the goal. So Twitch will be the one that gets to vote for our next goal, which I definitely feel like Vamps could be good, but maybe we hold that one till October. We can definitely do an IRL stream if we want to touch some grass. More IRL streams could be good. And then should I pick some? If anyone has any other suggestions, anything from the list or anything else you'd like to see, let me know. We'll check out these cards after I set up this poll. My keyboard is so far away. All the way over here. Yes, I did, Mikey. That Renegade is doing. I did see the interview with the vampire game. I feel like we need to play that at some point. Like I need to get a group together. Who can I get to play interview with the vampire with me? Who do I know that would come and be on that stream? Who could I request to join me here? Or we could always play online. They don't have to be here. Cult of the Lamb, cozy ASMR stream. Cozy ASMR stream. And we could do Cult of the Lamb. I like. Right now, we still have to do the baking stream and the food truck stream. But then I think we've done all the ones that we've unlocked so far. Oh, and the Honor Among Thieves that we just unlocked. Cult of the Lamb. Cozy ASMR. Vamp takes duck to the park stream. Go to the park. Touch some grass. Touch grass stream. We'll go to the park. There's some really nice parks too if we want to go to a park in the city. Or we could find like maybe a crazy park somewhere. I don't know. Are there crazy parks? Maybe. Time Roller, what's up? Welcome in. Tarot stream would be good. Tarot stream. We could also do more interview with a vampire because we haven't done that yet. We haven't finished season 1. We're still going through. If we want to do some more interview on the Discord. Oh my goodness. So we can do Cult of the Lamb. Take duck to Canada's Wonderland. I could do that. We'll call this stream Touch Grass. That's a pretty crazy park, Locke. We could do a Canada's Wonderland stream. Cult of the Lamb, Cozy ASMR, Touch Grass. Lina is strangely good at tarot. Ooh, maybe Lina and I should read tarot for each other. That would be fun. Maybe Lina would want to join us for a tarot stream. We could do a collab. You just thought of it, yeah. Well, tarot was suggested. I think a video series of Vamp shows us Toronto would be cool. That might be over on my channel, Amanda Does Things, once we get it up and running. Lina, she appeared. Lina, did you hear us call you through the cards? Dueling tarot. Who's the better tarot reader? It's a tarot off. That would be fun. Lina, I heard that you're really good at tarot. We were just talking about that. I heard my name, says Lina. Girl, you crack me up. Girl, when are we playing Split Fiction? Did you see my message? Let me know when you're free. Okay, I'm going to make this a 10-minute poll while we look at the magic cards so y'all can vote. Thank you for the choo-choo, Matthew, from the YouTube side. And if anyone's watching on YouTube and you want to inform what our next stream will be, we are streaming live on Twitch right now at twitch.tv/vampex13. So if you have a Twitch account and you want to pop over there just to vote, you totally can. That's allowed. But the poll is over on the Twitch side this time. James, welcome in. Did I really play games for 12 hours straight? Are you talking about my last stream? I played 11 hours straight, but I have played games for 12 hours straight. Yes. Played games for longer than 11. And we'll see what we get to this month. Maybe we'll get further along. Maybe it'll be 24 hours next time. Whoa. Yeah. I have a book But I think the seeing eye, but I think I have the seeing eye for pulling cards. I be cleansing the cards too. Oh, girl, you're good to your cards. You cleanse your cards? I don't do that. I got crystals though. So I probably could cleanse them. What do you use to cleanse your cards? Do you like use crystals? You know who's really good at tarot in the community as well? Chris. If Chris ever offers to read your tarot cards, say yes. Chris is like so accurate with card reading. It's actually insane. Rach Mads, welcome in. Crystals and sage. Nice. What crystals do you use? What kinds of crystals? I have some crystals. I wonder if I could use some to cleanse my cards. I should do that. I've never cleansed them. They're filthy, these cards. Filthy, let me tell you. These cards, they could use a little cleaning. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to bring up this article and let's see if this is better or worse than the other. How are we already at 30 out of 40 subs? That's insane. My goal was 10. We smashed it. Lina, yeah, say her name 3 times and she's like Beetlejuice. She shows up. Are we suggesting games or something else? We were suggesting unlockable stream. So it could be a game, Life on the Couch, or it could be just like something you want to see. The poll's going on though, so you can vote right now because we got our choices up there. If we do Cult of the Lamb, you know I'm going to name all the cults after you guys if you want. You can only game for an hour max? Really? That's definitely not enough time for me. I definitely need a game for longer, James. I love a game. Clear quartz and selenites. Selenites? Okay, maybe. Do I have that? I don't think I have that one. Man, I need to get some clear quartz. But I know a place I could go. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have anything clear. All my crystals are like colored. So I think I need to get maybe a clear quartz would be good to add to my collection. I think there's an infinity stone in each Marvel set. Yes, I think this one is the Mind Stone, but I don't know. That's what the other article said, and I think that's right. But now I'm like, can't trust that article because Philosopher King was like, these are not the ones that are in this set, though. Okay, so we got Super Soldier Serum. That's not worth that much. But it's got some cool art on it. Serpent Society, Ultron, Artificial Malevolence, Captain America Super Soldier, Thor, God of Thunder, and Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor. Ooh, these are pretty cool. And they're like, the art. Okay, it's like a little spread. So that one could be good. Let me write that one down. What colors are these? Red? I was thinking maybe I'd want to do a red set. Nico Minoru, Runaway. Nico would be cool to get. Nico would be cool. The Secret Lair times Marvel reprints. Borderless source material. Oh, these are secret layers? Oh, dang. I really want this Wolverine, but it's a secret layer, so we probably can't get that one. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Doctor Doom, Unrivaled Jumpstart. You know what? I feel like I do want Shang-Chi. Honestly, all of these cards are cool. Oh no, what if I like all of them? Wow, it's hard to type when my keyboard is so far away. I should just put it on my lap. These are money cards, but also just really good cards. Yeah, like really versatile. Ooh, I like the borderless. I would be happy if we got anything borderless in here. That would be pretty crazy. Borderless cards are really good. They have Marvel Legends figures with a card variant to each figure. No way. So you can get, wait, so do you get cards with the figure? You get like a variant card? Or the figure is based off of a card, Kate? Also, hi, Kate. Whoa. So they come with a card? Those are reprints from the secret layers that came out. Oh. Okay, wait a second. So are you saying that like these are in the set? Duck? Jugal, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying Lanterns. I'm excited to watch episode 2 after this stream. Hey, Whiskey Death, welcome in. Thank you, Steven. I love this dress. And I have my little strawberry earrings on to match. Those are in the set. Wait a minute, but I thought when we get secret layers, there's only a set amount of those. So they're reprints? They're reprints? How do we feel about that? I feel a little weird about that. Okay, well, I would love Wolverine and I would love Storm from the Borderless. Anything Borderless is good, but Wolverine and Storm Borderless, I would love. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Borderless. Oh. That would be so cool. Borderless comic book cards. Whoa. All of these look cool. Any of these would be amazing. I'll lose my mind on any of these. Also, Chris, what are the ones? And of course, the Mind Stone, all printings. These are all the printings. A foil Mind Stone will make me lose my Mind Stone. Chris, what are the cards? Are there any cards that you're looking for that I should keep an eye out for? Because as I was saying, I know that you were saying you didn't get like all the cards you were looking for. So if I see any of them, I can put them aside for you. Happy to do that. Sometimes I have a lucky touch. So maybe we can manifest some of them. Oh, I see. So they're the same cards, but new art. So they're not exact reprints. So that's why it's okay. And we're not like, what the heck? But I got those. Okay, so they're not the same as my Secret Lair X-Men's. They're different. Those cards are on the bonus sheets. Yes, they were printed, those Secret Lair cards, with new art. Ah, yeah, you're saying what Duck is saying. That makes sense, Philosopher King. The Magic Marvel cards got a lot of cool art done for them. Ooh, yeah, definitely some really cool art in here. I would say any of the Borderless comic cards. Were you saying those cards are on the bonus sheets? So can we get those in here, or can we not get them because they're on the bonus sheet? The secret layers or the comic book cards, the Borderless. Whoa, happy wedding anniversary to you and your wife, Whiskey Death. Happy wedding anniversary coming up soon. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. I hope you guys have a great anniversary. Happy 18 years. That's a long time. What are y'all doing for your anniversary? Kevin, I think I answered that question last time. I don't know. Did you hear my answer last time or nah? Like you haven't already lost your mind, Stone. No, I'm okay. They're your cards. Well, okay, Chris, but I'm happy to share. You gave me a whole box here. So I want to give back to you if I can. Tarot has won. So Tarot stream will be our next goal. Yes. So if we get to 75 members on YouTube, or if we get to 250, let's say, before the end of the month, then we will get a tarot stream unlocked. Tarot stream. And we now have Honor Among Thieves D&D to do a watch along of over on the Discord. And we still have our baking stream, and we have our food truck stream. And I think that's everything. I think everything else I've gotten to. We unlocked a lot of things the other month. New goal has appeared. I'm like the lucky bug in Mulan. Sort of. Yeah. well, hopefully less disaster for Mulan, which in this case would be the cards. The comic book cards might only be in the collector packs. But let's be real. I have no idea how Wizards are stuffing these packs nowadays. Philosopher King probably has some insight on that. Philosopher King, you seem to be in the know. You can get the secret lair and the comic book cards. They are super rare. Okay. So in other words, if we get one, we will be freaking out. Cutting off the plastic. What are you eating? Is that a bow? No, it's just an Uncrustable. I'm trying to eat some real food. My brain was feeling like really low. And I was thinking to myself, is this like because I'm like, why is this happening to me? And then I realized this is probably happening to me because I'm not eating food. So maybe if I eat more food, brain will be better. And so far, that seems to be true. Can I make this here like that? And then do this? And then can I move that? Oh no, I can't move that. YouTube chat can only be so big. Won't let me go bigger. So Twitch chat, you're on the screen. YouTube chat, you're on the screen. I can see myself over here to make sure my camera angles and everything are good. This let's adjust before we open this. I mean, that's not terrible. That's pretty okay, I think, for now. We can adjust as we go. But for now, I like it. This is it with the light on. Which does kind of wash me out a little bit, but it does make the cards look better. So I don't know. Do we want to keep the light? Do you guys like the light on? Or light off? I guess it doesn't change too much about the lighting. Ooh, MTG. Yeah, Lina, do you play Magic? Are you a card collector? Do you like the TCGs? Hello, Steven. Over on the Twitch side, I see. Bow is really good, though. I wish I had a bow bud. It's going pretty well, Steven. How's it going with you? Yeah, they did the X-Men cards with Secret Lair. But it's crazy because I think, didn't Magic say that we're getting Kate? Thank you for the snacks. Well, what should we have for snacks? I have ice cream. I don't want to get it on the cards. What could I have? I'm going to get some fruit. I'm getting some fruit. La 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 la. Fruit is good. want to get some nuts? You want to get nuts? I actually don't know if you guys can hear me when I'm over here. So I may just be talking to myself. Can you guys hear me when I'm over there? Can you hear me saying crazy nonsense off camera? Jarrell, oh my goodness, look at that little baby. That little nap, so cute. Thank you for the jewels. Oh my goodness, Jarrell, I really need to check the coffee. You sent me a message and I still haven't checked it. I'm so sorry. I feel like I finished my last stream and I was pretty sleepy after. You heard me getting the nuts? You heard me going nuts? We have the same chair. You also have a KDA chair? Yours are the cookies and cream cloth one. I don't know if I know that one. That's cool. Duck also has a KDA chair. Hands up if you got a KDA chair in chat. So these are my snacks. Thank you, Kate, for the snacks. Should I get chopsticks? Are any Fantastic Four members or Jean Grey, Jubilee, or Kitty Pryde in the Magic the Gathering set? There is Fantastic Four, for sure. The other ones, I'm not sure because I think the X-Men is very limited. You didn't hear what I said last time, Kevin. I think it means that they're going to be examining the allegations from Michael's side. So probably saying, you know, he didn't do it and this is his side of the story is probably what they're going to be doing. But I don't know how they even get into the allegations because there is a clause that they have in a settlement that says that they can't name anybody. So, or they can't name the first person that came forward. Mikey, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. All right. So I guess let's get started. I don't know if I should get I'm gonna get chopsticks for my snacks in case I'm worried about my cans. My little GG chopsticks so that I can eat without, in theory, without having to worry about getting my hands covered in things, although a lot of the fruit is stuck together. That's true, Kate. Although it's like really cooling down really quickly here. So I don't know. I know Spidey and Gobs have magic cards, as well as other Spidey villains. Spider-Man does have magic cards. Yeah. But Spider-Man had a whole set. But I think he's also in here too. You remember Magic the Gathering? I mean, it's still here. Hasn't gone anywhere. Learn more about the collectible treatments in Magic the Gathering, Marvel Superheroes. Good game chapsticks? Have I ever gone to Medieval Times dinner and tournament in Toronto? I have. Ooh, look at this pretty Wanda pack. Oh my gosh. It's real pretty. I'm going to turn my saturation down a little bit, I think. I think the secondary camera is a little too saturated. I don't think that changed anything, but there she is, Wanda. Wanda. Meet Wanda. Yeah, Medieval Times is fun. I used to have a friend that worked at Medieval Times. 2 cards with really cool art, in my opinion. Heaven Sent Marvel and Mystic Confluence. Ooh. Keep an eye out for those ones. Good Gamora boy. Mystic Confluence and Heaven Sent Marvel. Mmm. Oh yeah, that's fire. There's this borderless version of it with Spider-Man in the black suit, or even the regular card also looks really cool. Whoa! That Carol card is fire. Yeah, these are really nice. Here, I'll show them to you. Chat. Just give me a second here. So this is the Mystic Confluence down here. And then this is the Heaven Sent Marvel. This Carol card is like so freaking cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. La la la. 12th Doctor. So is Doctor Who? Oh, you're asking Chemdog. Yeah, 12th Doctor. There are Doctor Who cards as well. I have I have a couple decks from Doctor Who. You got Heaven Sent Marvel at Gen Con? Nice. Did you pull it or did you win it? I mean, yeah, the character that Tom Hanks plays was based on a real person. Elvis's real manager, I think it was, right? His agent or his manager, I think. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. Hi, Lanterns. How are you doing? There are Transformers MTG cards. I know. I know. They're trying to get all of us. So this is Project Deathlock Soldier. Turn this card from your graveyard to your hand. Energy output at 97.003%. Wake up, Deathlock unit. Repeat, wake up. Okay, so we got a Deathlock Soldier. Artifact creature, zombie soldier, 1/2. That's a black type. And we've got Burrow Backup. 4 colorless, or 4, not colorless, right? 4 of anything and 1 white. Because I feel like when I was playing Magic last time, thought something was colorless and I misinterpreted that. Duck. We don't call these colorless, right? 4 of anything. 4 of anything. Because colorless is actually its own type, sort of. I know MODOK is an MTG. Oh my goodness, I hope we get a MODOK card. That would be awesome. All right, so we got Moon Knight and we got Iron Fist. We got Luke on here. Sorcery, create 2 3/2 white hero creature tokens with vigilance. Ooh, nice. Basic land cycling 2, which means you spend 2, discard this card, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Ninjas, again, lose our number, man. Luke Cage, Power Man. Stolen Stark Tech. 1 of anything, 1 black. Ooh, it's giving Armor Wars vibes. Artifact equipment. This card is flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Damage and effects that say destroy don't destroy it. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Equip for 1 mana. 1 mana attached to a target creature you command. Equip only as a sorcery. I don't know why I was checking the back. I was like, ooh, are the backs nice? They're standard. They're standard. Atlantean Cavalry. The Eldrazi use colorless mana. Yeah, so it's its own thing with the Eldrazi. The MODOK card is sick. Yo, should I look up the MODOK card? What's MODOK look like? Whoa, this does look sick. You guys want to see MODOK? Oh, I gotta bring up the window, I guess. Did it make it like really small for some reason? It did. Or, oh no, I guess it just, oh yeah, it did make it really small. Oh, I can't adjust it even. Yeah, there's MODOK. Whoa, that's crazy. That looks so cool. Especially like this. MODOK Evil Intellect. Is that in this set? Yo, look at this. Whoa. Okay. We're cooking over here. We're cooking with some good art. Let me tell you. MODOK Commander when? I mean, it said MODOK Commander. Is MODOK a commander in one of the sets? Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, this is Magic, The Gathering, and they did a crossover with Marvel. Steven says Laura Kinney, Storm, Wolverine, Logan, and Beast. I know X-Men who have cards now. Ooh, yeah. Does X-23 have a card? Does Laura have a card as Wolverine? That would be a cool one to get. I'll take any Wolverine cards, please and thank you. Maybe this pack will have a Wolverine for us. That would be nice. I mean, it's got Wolverine on the front, so that's already cool. I like that all the packs just have, like, different characters on them as well. Underneath is 3 Black Panthers. Atlantean Cavalry. 2 of anything, 1 blue. Creature, Merfolk Soldier. Vigilance. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. These surface dwellers feel safe with their feet on dry land. Let us remind them why they fear the deep water. Namor, the Submariner. Ooh. Which is what Namor would say. And it's a 3/2. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit before we continue along here. Or I don't know, maybe it's better when I leave it unzoomed because this is only a 1080p camera, so we can only zoom so much. But if you want to see this beautiful art, I can also bring it up here as long as my autofocus wants to work. Do you guys like it more zoomed in or do you like it more zoomed out? Still on pack 1. We are. Look, I'm enjoying learning about all these other cards that we could find. We have Rapid Rescue instant, in, zoomed in. This is just a louder version of those ASMR videos I use. It's still somehow relaxing. I think something about cards. Cards is very relaxing. Instant. Mill 2 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. You gain 2 life. To mill 2 cards, put the top 2 cards in your library into your graveyard. Another day, another disaster. This is Crimson Operative. 3 of anything, 1 red. Artifact, creature, human, villain. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Interesting. When this creature enters exile, the top card of your library. When this creature enters, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. I think you will find the latest version of my armor particularly impressive. Crimson Dynamo, Dmitry Bukharin. 3, 2. A Savage Land dinosaur! That's so awesome! Wow, I like the art. 4 colorless, 2 green. There goes our avenging son, Namor. There he goes. We love a Namor reference on a card. Maybe we'll get Namor in here. Creature, dinosaur, trample, basic land cycling, 2 mana. And for the 2 mana, you discard this card. You search your library for a basic land. You reveal it, shuffle it, put in your hand, shuffle. Sometimes you reveal it, you put it in your hand, and then you shuffle. Sometimes small things spook them. Khazar of the Savage Land. Is that Khazar over there? Is that who that's supposed to be? 7/6. 7/6? That's crazy. I am doing good, Mithrandir. How are you? Too evil to stay dead. 2 of anything, 1 black. Sorcery. Teamwork, 4. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with total power of 4 or more. Choose target creature in your graveyard with mana value 4 or less. If this spell was cast using Teamwork, instead choose target creature card in your graveyard. Return the chosen card to the battlefield. Whoa, okay. Ooh. So you can res stuff. Ultron do be like that. Yes, I do also play Magic as well. I've been a little bit out of the Magic scene recently. I was gifted this lovely box of play boosters by Chris in our community. So thank you, Chris, again for gifting me this lovely box of play boosters. I really wanted to get into the Marvel stuff, but it's just so expensive. I was like, I can't justify it. I feel like the prices have been kind of crazy. So I think the last set that I really got a lot of things for, which also were gifted. We raised funds in my community to get a lot of these. I got a ton of Bloomborough. I got all of the commander decks of Bloomborough. And then what else did we do? I got a few packs from Spider-Man, but I think Bloomborough was the last set that I really went all out on. Although I don't know, did Doctor Who happen after? I think Bloomborough happened after. I really loved Bloomborough. And then I also got some decks for Duck for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Is that right? Lorwyn Eclipsed. Did I say that right? Green equals big for reals. Khazar is my boy. Khazar is great. You need some Hobbit packs. Oh, we did get a ton of Lord of the Rings stuff, Lummox, back when Lord of the Rings was happening. We actually have in our collection, Duck and I, because we were sharing our magic. I opened up an Elven Soul Ring. Serialized. So I don't know if I'll ever open up anything better than that, because that card is worth like thousands of dollars. Jay, yeah, I do still have the House of M omnibus. We're no longer doing House of M as our comic book club, though. That was also back on the other place when I used to do my comic book club there. Our current comic book club is now Secret Wars. I don't have my Secret Wars here because I put the Iliad here in the Odyssey. But Duck loaned me his copy of Secret Wars, so I'm using that trade and also reading digitally as well. I bought the Doctor Doom Precon and I've been upgrading it the best I can. He's my fave. Oh, I love that for you. That's so awesome. Yeah, I was looking at getting some Precons, but even those were like really expensive. Yeah, Whiskey Death, it is 1080p and it's very zoomed in. I'll zoom it back out then, if that's better. That's the best quality camera I have, other than the one that's my face cam. Then I'll just zoom it out if it's too low quality. I'll go back to here. And I can always take the cards up to you guys. But I don't know what the focus will be like. It is 1080p, but sometimes I question whether or not it is. So there's Iron Fist, Living Weapon. If my camera will focus, it wants to focus on the table for some reason, even though this is right in front of it. I'll go all the way up and then come back down. I might switch focus. It's really hard to do this because I don't know where my hand is. I have to look at the other camera. There we go. You can also see on this camera if this camera wants to change focus. There you go. Hi TX. Hi Eric, welcome in. Where's the comic book club happening these days? It's happening over on the Patreon, Scribbles. This Wednesday coming will be our next comic book club, probably. Usually I do them on Wednesdays. I actually need to make a post about that. But I might not be at my personal computer that night. So that's why I'm thinking, do I want to push it a little bit, like a day or two? Or should I just keep it on Wednesday? And then I can make do with just what I have while I'm traveling. Whoa, it had a special bundle for Marvel MTG at your Costco. One of the new Commander decks, 2 booster packs, and a special foil promo version of the Avengers Tower card for like 65 USD. Wow, that is a really good deal. What are my favorite classic movies, Lanterns? I don't know off the top of my head. Classic, like what era are we talking? Like the 1940s? Or more classic than that? Slowly trying to recollect the old 90s X-Men trading cards. Ooh, that's cool, Steven. Oh, yeah, I feel like that would hurt the wallet because those are probably pretty pricey when you get them. How much do those usually go for? Oh, of course, Sherry. Thank you for reaching out as well and asking about that. I appreciate it. I really want to get the Krakoa Omnibus as well, Duncan Mallory. So this is Iron Fist, a living weapon, legendary creature, human warrior hero. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, Iron Fist gains tap. Iron Fist deals damage equal to his power to any other target until end of turn. Iron Fist sounds like he would be frustrating. Danny Rand plunged his fists into the molten heart of the dragon, again and again, until they glowed and smoldered like hot iron. 2, 3. We got super villain lockup. 1 of anything, 1 white enchantment with flash. When this enchantment enters, exile target tapped creature an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Welcome to the raft, pal. Spider-Man to the rescue. Oh my goodness, borderless. That's cool. That seems like a really cool card. 2 of anything and either a green or a white. Legendary creature, Spider-Man, human hero, flash, vigilance, reach. No one dies. When Spider-Man enters, you may tap him. When you do, another target non-attacking creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. That's a 3/2. That's a pretty useful card. Makes me indestructible. World War Hulk. Oh my goodness. And it's a saga. 1940s. Probably one of my favorites. I'd have to look it up off the top of my head. Oh no, this is actually technically 1950. Oh no, this is the one I'm thinking of. That's a different Eve movie. The Lady Eve is one of my all-time favorites from the 1940s. 1941. Whenever I look up Eve and I look up classic movies, it always gives me All About Eve. But The Lady Eve is, I mean, All About Eve is also really good, but I really like The Lady Eve. How about you, Lantern Zone? What's one of your favorite 1940s movies? Yes, Jesse, I've read an entire book on the history of DC Comics, and it talks a lot about the Comics Code Authority in that book, which was actually recommended by someone in my, or actually, I think it was gifted to me off of Amazon a while ago. Someone recommended it, put it on my wish list. Someone got it for me, and I read the entire thing, and it was so interesting. I love when people give me books. So many good books I have to read that people have gifted me. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. World War Hulk. As this saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3. So it costs 3 of anything and 2 green. The next red or green creature spell you cast this turn can be cast without paying its mana cost. What? And then number 2, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. What? And then, number 3, choose target creature you control until end of turn, double its power and toughness, and it gains trample. If you got some powerful cards, this would be insane. As it should be, because it is World War Hulk. Our foil is D-Power. 2 of anything, 1 blue. An instant. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Target creature gets -4, -0 until end of turn. Ooh, definitely great to use in a response to someone. Draw a card. Ooh, depowering. And then we have the Hulk turning back into Bruce. Wait, I feel funny. Something's not right. And we got the Avengers hanger. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Ooh, nice. Tap to add a white or a blue. I made some modifications. I think you'll like. You were a test pilot, weren't you, Carol? Want to take the new Quinjet for a spin? Tony Stark. And then we got a token. Oh, Capone, thank you for the 100 biddies. We got a token. It's a villain. It's got menace, 2/1. Or we have treasure. Sacrifice this token. Add 1 mana of any color. Treasure. Delicious. Give me all that gold. Nom 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 nom. Feel like I want to do Wolverine next. I love that, Cherry. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you for the highlighted message. Have you liked the 2nd season of Batman Animated of Caped Crusader? I did. I really liked it, Miss Rendier. I did a review of it on the channel. I thought it was really good. Have a little bit more snacks. Thanks, Capone. These are also, I don't know if the camera's really capturing it, but they're cat eye. So they're like they're very mesmerizing when you see them up close. I don't think my cameras are doing an amazing job of capturing a little bit of the cat eye, but when you move them, the color like kind of moves. It's cool. My friend Swarmy did them for me. She did such a good job. It was my pleasure, Cherry. I'm with you. I agree. I think that's the right move. Eric, my day was kind of weird, but good. Hello, crazy Bamani boy. Yo, Comics Code Authority was a crazy time, and the fact that it was around for so long is also insane. This art is absolutely insane as well. The colors are so vibrant on this. Unliving Legionnaire, creature, vampire villain, flying, power up, 5 colorless, or 5 of anything, 2 black, and this is, to bring it out, it's 3 of anything, 1 black. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's expensive to do, though. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. It does get powered up. Activate each power-up ability only once. Reduce the cost by its mana. Reduce the cost by its mana cost if it entered this turn. So if I use it the same turn I bring it in, then it costs 4 less. So it only costs 2. And it could be 1 of anything and 1 swamp. Interesting. Shield deployment drone. Artifact creature. Robot. 2 of anything and 1 blue. Flying. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. One of the core capabilities of Shield is deploying agents anywhere within minutes. And this is a 2/2. We've got Murdoch's Crusade. 1 of anything, 1 white. I love the art on this card. Okay. I need to show you guys on the main camera. Hold on. Because, like, that is absolutely fire. Wow, that art. Some of this art is, like, just absolutely amazing. This is a sorcery. Teamwork 4. As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with total power 4 or more. Choose 1. If this spell was cast using teamwork, choose both instead. Street Justice. Exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Legal Justice. Exile target enchantment with mana value 4 or greater. Oh my goodness. So you can use this to do just like a power board wipe. Is that what we're doing? Or not, I guess not a power board wipe. You can only exile 2 target creatures, but 2 strong creatures. Which is still really good. And it only costs 2 mana. And if you use the teamwork, then you can do both. That's really cool. Is teamwork exclusive to the Marvel set, or does that appear in other sets? Not super familiar with that keyword. I will be watching Lanterns tonight. Very fun times after stream. X23 is a beautiful card by artist Tran Nguyen. Really? Ooh, I gotta check it out. X23. Let me see. We got Volcanic Villain coming up. No way! Is this Volcana? It is Volcana! Wow! I was literally just talking about how much I love her in Secret Wars. Okay, hold on a second. I want to check out this X23 card. Yeah, there she is. Wow, that is really pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Wow, that is some cool art. This is probably going to be on Insta. Nice. So cool. Like, very cool. Yeah, I really like that. Oh my goodness. I'm glad to hear that everyone's safe, Rapala. That's terrifying. What happened? Was it like a food fire, a bike? E-bikes are like notorious for causing fires in Toronto in apartments. It's only in the Marvel set for now. Only in the Marvel set. The X-23. Volcanic Villain. 2 of anything, 1 red. Creature, Elemental Villain. Haste, Power Up. 5 of anything, 1 red. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. Activate each Power Up ability only once. Reduce the cost by its mana cost if it entered this turn. Get out of my way or get burned. Volcana, Marsha Rosenberg. And it's a 3/2. Good old Marsha. Food fire. Oh no. Have you done a DC comic Volcana cosplay? From DC? I don't know if I'm familiar with Volcana from DC. Let me look. I know of Volcana. So I haven't done a cosplay of her. Volcana? Oh, Superman? 2 unrelated pyrokinetic enemies of Superman. First appearance, Where There's Smoke. First comic appearance was recently in Black Lightning in 2024, if this wiki can be believed. She appeared in the DC animated universe. That's probably why I'm not super familiar with her. My DC animated is like the area of my nerd knowledge that is like a hole in my brain. I've never done a cosplay of Volcana. I wonder how I would do her hair if I were to do something like that. Yeah, from Superman. Yeah, she looks pretty cool. Definitely gives me a little bit of the Volcana vibes from Marvel. But Marvel's Volcana is like all Volcana. All Volcana all the time. She's like molten. Well, not all the time. She can, well, I don't know actually where she's at right now, but she used to be able to switch back into her human form. Restorative technique. This is 2 of anything, 1 green. A sorcery. Target player gains 2 life, then searches their library for a basic land card, puts it into their battlefield tapped, then shuffles, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Mastery is more than body and mind. You must also know your place in the universe. Shang-Chi. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you get a lot of little things for like 3 mana. Visions of Love. Oh my goodness. This is also really pretty. Camera, don't embarrass me. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is a 1 of anything, 1 red, instant. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Ooh, love transcends all barriers. It's interesting that they've given Wanda red hair in this art. I guess, actually, I don't know. Usually she's a brunette, but her hair's very red there. But in the MCU, she's kind of a redhead, so maybe she has like auburn hair. Maybe we could say that. Dependable Quinjet. Is that Monica coming up by the Quinjet there? Monica Rambeau? 3 of anything, artifact vehicle, has flying, tap to add 1 mana of any color, and crew 4. So you can tap other creatures you control with the power of 4, and this vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. So it's like the teamwork, I guess? I've flown enough Quinjets to know not to get too attached. She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. 3-3. She-Hulk is definitely in that Quinjet, and I think Iron Man is flying. You would go more auburn for Wanda? Yeah, it depends on who's drawing her. Some people give her like very, very brown hair, and then some people give her more reddish hair, I guess. The MCU effect. Yeah, also true, Steven. Look up the card Love on the Battlefield. All right. We also have Kid Loki here. So I'll do this one and then I'll look up some I'll look up Love on the Battlefield. There's some amazing Wanda and Vision cards. Ooh. Okay, so the swinging and fighting for Spidey 2 is great. Oh yeah, are you playing Spider-Man 2 right now, Eric? Yeah, Visions of Love is such a great card. Good Gamora boy. All good, Cherry. How was the movie? I saw that Ash was watching. What were you guys watching? What's it called? By the glow of the TV, or that was a movie I really wanted to see too. I was looking at that and I was like, man, Ash is watching a really good movie right now. That's on my list. How was that movie? I forget what it's called. It made my brain hurt. Whoa, was it intense? Remember when Wanda was basically blonde for a minute there? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It was a weird time. I saw the TV glow. Yes, thank you, Uptown Duck. Kid Loki is 1 blue. That's all. 1 blue. Legendary creature, god, hero, villain. Each creature you control that you've put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on this turn has hexproof. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Kid Loki. Ooh. Put him in something where we draw a lot. And something with tokens. Very blue. A lie is nothing but a story. We can choose to tell a different one. So 1-1. Okay, before we flick to the next card, let me check out Love on the Battlefield. Whoa! Yeah, this card is crazy. Wow. Stunning. That's really cool. I want all the Vision and Wanda cards. Oh boy, oh boy. Political Triumph, Fisk, Enchantment, Plan. And this is 1 white. Whenever a creature you control enters, scry 1 and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it, draw a card, and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Claim the Kingdom. 1 of anything, 1 green. Enchantment, plan. Was this Killmonger? Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. Sacrifice. When you do, put an indestructible counter on target creature you control. Hey, we got Claw. Sonic Subjugator. 2 of anything, 1 black. There's some stuff going on in Secret Wars right now. 1984. That I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Involving maybe someone that we're talking about. Sonic Attack. When Claw enters, target player reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to 1 plus the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You choose one of them, that player discards that card. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, dang. Making people discard. Listen to the sound of death. Hear the sound of your own cells exploding. 2-2. We got the super soldier serum. What? This is one of the best cards. Are you serious? What? Super soldier serum. We just saw this one. Super soldier serum. One of anything, one white. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has first strike and vigilance, and is a legendary soldier in addition to its other types. Whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, attach any number of target equipment you control to it. So you turn things into super soldiers. A very romantic art piece. I agree. That's really cool. The comic book art is very cool. I really like the style of it. And it's the right art. Ah, I know. This is it, man. This is number 10 on the list. It's pretty cool. Same art and everything. Sweet. Evil Dead Burns got you mad? Why'd it get you mad, Cherry? For me, I was majority confused. Personally, to me, it jumped and didn't stay on topic as much as I hoped it would, and they didn't really go into detail on why, but I still liked it, even if I was confused. It is way better than Evil Dead Burns, in my opinion. Oh, you didn't like Evil Dead Burns, Cherry. What? What didn't you like about Evil Dead Burns? Hydra Troopers. Foil. Whoa, look at these Hydra Troopers go. 2 of anything, 1 black. Creature, human, soldier, villain. When this creature enters, create a tapped 2/1 black villain creature token with menace if there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Otherwise, mill 2 cards, put the top cards of your library into your graveyard. Evil never lacks foot soldiers to do its will. It's true. Hydra's got a lot of them. It's a 3-2. We got a swamp. Look at that swamp. It's we're in the sewers. That's about as swampy as it gets. And our token is a soldier, 1/1, and a villain, 2/1 with menace. I have a little more snacks. Also, should I not be reading out the cards? Should we just like open the cards and be like, look, we got this guy? Or do you guys like when I read the cards? You think we're getting the Mind Stone? Maybe. Maybe Wanda's holding onto it for vision. I want a nut. Okay, I'll take 2. Reading them is half the fun? Okay, as long as you guys like the reading. Reading is good? I like to read the cards because I like to kind of hear some of the things that they do. And if I see something that like I really like, maybe I should like put cards to the side that I'm like, ooh, this could be good for a deck. But honestly, I feel like we could go through the cards another time and also do that. Maybe do a stream where we build a deck from these. All right, let's see what Wanda has in store. Don't clip that. Every character was stupid in some way. Not one smart character, at least for me. Yeah, I kind of feel you there, Cherry. Also, like, I guess none of the characters, other than the main person in Evil Dead Burn, these characters are pretty terrible. You don't understand it because you forget how to play constantly anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't always retain everything that I'm reading for these. Sometimes I'm reading something and they're like, take the token and then put the token in the box, spin it 3 times, and then that's when you get an upgrade. And you're like, huh? What are we doing? What? So, I feel you. But sometimes I'm like, oh yeah. Duncan Mallory says, was Ash ever smart? Sometimes. I think over time he learned, but I don't know if instinctually he was. Taking less time on repeat cards would be a way to make things go a bit faster. Yeah, that's true. If we get any repeats, I won't read those ones. So we have Web Up, 2 of anything, 1 white. It's an enchantment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Ooh. Until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. So does that mean when this leaves the battlefield, the exiled target non-land permanent comes back? You just hang tight and reflect on the choices that brought you here, Tasky. Spider-Man, Peter Parker. He's got Taskmaster in his webs. It's all bundled up. Red Room Recruit. Ooh. 1 of anything, 1 black. Creature, human spy villain. When this creature enters, it connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. The red room doesn't grade on a curve. Only the deadliest make it out. Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff. 1/2. We got another Burrow backup. That's a duplicate. Go nuts! Yay, we got a Squirrel Girl card. This is 1 green, sorcery, teamwork 3. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with total power 3 or more. Yeah, so that's also, I feel like I don't need to read teamwork anymore. I think we understand how teamwork works. Tap other things, you get the teamwork, and then it gives you like the extra thing. Choose 1. If the spell was cast using teamwork, choose both instead. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Target creature you control fights target creature and opponent controls. Oh, okay. So you can make things fight and you get a +1/+1 on something. Oh, Snap would be hard because there are some elements of that game that like require you to play digitally because of the way the cards work. But I would love if they did a physical Snap game. Like you could do a version of Snap physically, I think. And I think that would be really cool. It's time to eat nuts and kick butts. And I'm all out of nuts. That's not true, actually. I do still have some in the bowl. I know Bruce Campbell has hung up his boomstick. He's not going to play Ash again. Really? He's done? He's done? That's sad. I have a squirrel girl personality. I take that as a compliment, K Mungle. Thank you. What sort of nuts are in this bowl, Dirac? I think there are some like cashews, some pecans, some peanuts. It's a variety. It's a mix. And then I got ginger and dried pineapple for my little snack. The Kate redeemed snacks. This is a Kree Sentinel. 4 of anything, 1 red, artifact creature, Kree robot villain. It has reach, basic land cycling 2. The Supreme Intelligence claims this planet. It's a 5/5. Wow. I like the cycling too on that. Land cycling. We say thee nay. It's Doctor Strange and Thor on here. Wow, this art is really good. Man, some of the art on these cards is like actually insane. Like the art alone, man. 1 of anything, 1 blue. Instant arcane. Teamwork 2. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2 mana. Counter that spell unless its controller pays 4 mana. Instead, if this spell was cast using teamwork. Ooh, vibranium energy daggers. That's true. I don't think that we'll see Ash again if we don't see Bruce Campbell. Fun fact, peanuts are a legume and not a nut. Well, the more you know, Dirac. I did like Evil Dead Burns. Yeah, Cherry, I did. I did like it. I did a review for it on my YouTube channel where I went more into detail on what I really liked about it. But one of the things that I liked the most about that movie is how much real fire they use. All the fire is real. And man, it looks good. And the cinematography in that movie was gorgeous. I hear some of the complaints about the characters, though. I do understand what you're saying. I see you. But for me, there was just so many other elements of that film that I thought were really well done. And I didn't mind that a lot of the characters kind of were doing things that I was like, really? Or that some of the characters, most of the characters, you were like, you kind of suck. I didn't really mind that as much. So for me, it was all right. It was pretty good. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. You're not afraid of something that can be shoved into a broom closet? That's fair. Like Deadites, you mean? I love trading cards with good art. It's like having pocket-sized paintings. Oh, it's a lovely way to look at it, Steven. Love that art of Black Panther. I know. The vibranium energy daggers, the colors. So this is one of anything. Artifact equipment, indestructible. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. And indestructible, it does have an explanation. I don't know if I've read it yet this stream. Indestructible, for those that don't know, is effects that say destroy don't destroy this equipment because it's indestructible. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Equip 3, so it costs 3 to attach. And you can equip it only as a sorcery. These daggers can penetrate adamantium and disrupt nervous systems. What chance have you? T'Challa, the Black Panther. I'm trying to do a little bit of a Wakandan accent. It's not very good. My apologies to all the Wakandans watching the stream. Shuri, Wakandan inventor. Whoa! We got a Black Panther card, then we got a Shuri? That's crazy. Did they do that on purpose? One of anything, 1 blue. Legendary creature, human artificer hero. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. 1 mana and tap. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of a second target artifact you control until end of turn, except it isn't legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. While her older brother T'Challa ruled Wakanda, Shuri perfected its defenses and vibranium-based weapons. 2/1. And we even have like older Shuri on here, as opposed to when they de-aged Shuri in the comics to have MCU energy synergy, which I thought was a little weird. Ooh, Madam Hydra. 2 of anything, 1 black, 1 red. A legendary creature, human villain. Whenever you cast a villain spell, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures, because that's what menace does. This will be our night of glory. Hail Hydra. 2/3. 2/3. Kazar! Oh my goodness, we got Kazar. Practical effects can really make a movie, yeah. Yeah, 100% Sherry. Like, I definitely think that there's very valid complaints to have with Evil Dead Burn, though. So I understand that there's probably a lot of people that were like, I don't know if that's for me, which is fair. Why is she serving, though? Isn't she? Madam Hydra? Look at her. Look at the cape. Like, drama. She's like, hello. I've arrived. All right, so we got Kazar of the Savage Land. Legendary creature, human barbarian hero. This is 4 of anything and 1 green. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands from the top of your library. At any time? It's kind of crazy. No wonder Kazar is 5. When Kazar enters, create Zabu. This is a great way to like basically say, I am not going to be mana blocked. I have Kazar in my deck. When Kazar enters, create Zabu, a legendary 2/2 green cat creature token with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Zabu. Wow, so Zabu just powers up as he goes, and he already starts as a 2/2. Training compound. This is our land. Tap to add 1 colorless. Tap to add 1 red or 1 green. Activate only if this land entered this turn or if you control a basic land. I've been authorized to set up a California expansion team. Who's with me? Hawkeye, Clint Barton. Oh my goodness. West Coast. Avengers. Referenced. Doom reigns supreme. 1 of anything, 1 black. Enchantment plan. Whenever a villain you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 5th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, target opponent exiles the top 5 cards of their library. You may cast up to 2 spells from among the exiled cards without paying their mana costs. Whoa. Good if you're building like some kind of villain deck here. This would be good for a villain deck. Whoa, Red Hulk. Nice. I mean, you could maybe make a Doom deck with Doom reigns supreme. Oh my god, I love this card. One of my favorite cards in the set. Great card in draft. Kazar of the Savage Land. One of my top 5 cards to draft in the set. Yeah, Kazar seems like a crazy good card. Like, that is a powerhouse of a card. I agree, Philosopher King. So Red Hulk is 4 of anything and 2 red to bring him out. Legendary creature, Gamma Berserker villain, reach and trample he has. Enrage. Whenever Red Hulk is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When you do, he deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on him to any other target. I'm sorry. When he gets hit, he just explodes. That's crazy. That's so Red Hulk. To finally defeat the Hulk, General Thunderbolt Ross became what he hated most. He became Red Hulk. 6'7", and he's super powerful. Also 6'7". I'm so sorry. I apologize. So we got 2 lands in this one, by the way. We also have Pym Technologies land. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Tap to add a forest or a blue. These ants are the best lab assistants I've ever had. No offense, Bill. Hank Pym. And our token is a hero token. It has vigilance. It's a 3/2. And we've also got a robot villain. 2/2. Hey, thank you for the bonk, Joker. I really got to turn up that bonk. It's so quiet. Whenever it goes off, I'm like, bonk. The Zabu token is super cute. Oh my goodness, I gotta look up the Zabu token. Yeah, I was wondering, is there like a specific token I can get for Zabu? Oh, Zabu. Wow. So I could get this token in the packs? I could find a Zabu? Your card game is strong. Thanks, Chemdog. We've opened 6/7 supremacy. 6/7. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely want to watch I Saw the TV Glow, Cherry. I'm sure at some point I'll get around to it. It's on my list. Aw, thanks, Cherry. I appreciate it. Yeah, Evil Dead Burns. Oh, you watched like my review? Kate, you were asking if Cherry's a fan of Evil Dead. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely watch all of them. I feel like the first remake that they did of Evil Dead was also really good. But I think one of my favorites is still the Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise is really, really good. Even though maybe it has some similar issues to Burn in some ways. But that movie is really good, I think. Some really crazy shots, some really creative ways that people bite the dust, and very symbolic. Maybe we'll get a Zabu token. Red Wing is the other side. That's why we saw him. Oh my god, I love Red Wing. Locke says, really? 6'7"? I'm sorry, Locke. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I do this to you on the day of your modiversary. Let me eat the ginger. All right. It's time for Black Panther. Tell me what he's got. You just got back to watching Arcane on Netflix? Oh, how are you liking it, ChemDog? Where are you at with Arcane? I love Arcane. It's so good. Just gotta hope you pull a Zabu token. Yeah, we need a Zabu token for Kazar. If not, I might have to buy a Zabu token. That might be required, you know? Right? Why are they so cool, Ash? Why are they so expensive and so cool? But why so expensive? So expensive. They're very cool. The art is really good. I think that's the thing that makes it so tempting. Trickster's Stratagem. 3 of anything, 1 blue. Sorcery. The owner of target creature an opponent controls puts it into their library, second from the top or on the bottom. Then, up to 1 target creature you control connives. I bet they do. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Let's take you off the board, shall we? Oh my goodness. Something happened to this card and the corner of it is a little bit schmirked. Look at that, it's a little bent. Well, that's not good. It's just like this part of the pack. It's like it got a little... Oh, maybe because it was near the edge. That'll happen, that'll happen. That's all right, you're still a beautiful card. I would never judge you. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card. Oh, okay, I got you. Let's take you off the board, shall we? Crowd of true believers. Creature, human citizen. Aw. 1 white mana. Tap target creature you control that's attacking alone. Gets +1/+0 until end of turn. You gain 1 life. So if you attack alone, you can get a +1/+0. And you also gain a life. Being a hero is easy when you know who you're fighting for. 1/2. Also cute. Kingpin's Enforcers. Ooh, a bunch of goons. Kingpin's goons. Are these specific people? Some of them might be. It is 2 of anything and 1 black. Creature, human villain. It is lifelink. 2 mana, 1 black mana. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, and you can draw a card. Mr. Fisk heard that you have an issue with the way he does business. We've come to resolve this dispute. 2/3. Is that an actual line? I think it is. Hire a crew. That's next up. Also, I realized we didn't give a shout out to Lina. We didn't give a shout out to Ash. Let's give a shout out to Ash. If you guys aren't already following Ash, who's in her chat, please go give her a follow. She is absolutely amazing. She also does have a YouTube as well, which I can share with y'all on the other side. Ash, how's it going? How is your day going? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love when YouTube's like, are you sure? Or when Twitch is like, are you sure you want to leave? I'm like, yeah, I just want to grab this YouTube link really quick for my other side of my stream. There is Ash's YouTube link as well in the chat that I just popped in there. Call wizards, get them on this. True believers, somebody get these beggars out of here. Somebody get these beggars out of here. I'm so spiteful that I'd tattoo 6'7" on me to spite the world and feel great about it. I love that, Kate. Get that 6'7" tattoo. Should we all get 6'7" tattoos together? I like the idea of spiting the world. Sometimes they deserve our spite. My earrings are cute. Thank you. They're from Hot Topic. You watched a movie tonight? Now you're just vibing? Nice. Yeah, I heard you guys watched... I saw the TV Glow. What did you think of it, Ash? I was saying I really want to watch it. I was going to pop open Bookshop Sim, so I don't know what I want to work on anymore. I just want to zen. Ooh, Bookshop Sim? Like my tiny bookshop? Or is there a different Bookshop Sim that you play? There are so many interesting Sims, actually, right now. There's so many keys for so many different kinds of Sims. I hope your borderless card is foil. Thank you. The colors pop and look very pretty, especially with cards with the color red in them. Yes. We also do have a little bit of color correction on, so my camera is a little bit more vibrant for the colors, but I like it because it makes the colors really pop. This one has like a line on it. What is that from? Did I imagine it? Or is it there? Can't tell. This is hire a crew. Instant. Create. Have I found any really great cards yet or any borderless? Yeah, we definitely have some good cards in here, Mikey. I think some of my favorites so far, definitely Red Hulk, who's a foil. Doom Reign Supreme is pretty cool. Kazar of the Savage Land. Go Nuts, our Squirrel Girl card. We got this Super Soldier Serum, which apparently is one of the 10 best cards, according to this TCG player article that we were reading. I like that we got Claw, too. We got Visions of Love. Volcanic Villain. We got Volcana. Murdoch's Crusade has really good art. And I also really like Unliving Legionnaire's art. D-Power, which honestly sounds pretty good. World War Hulk. Spider-Man is borderless. Spider-Man to the rescue. Savage Land Dinosaur is a beefy boy. Honestly, maybe I should build something green. I kind of like these green cards that we're getting. Maybe I'll build a green deck. Maybe I'll build a Kazar deck. Like in Marvel Snap, how I have my Kazar deck. Kazar for the win. The artwork is so good in this set. Like, dang. Damn shrinking pants. Oh my goodness. Now I'm realizing I might be a supervillain someday. That's alright, Kate. You're still welcome here. Supervillains are cool. Supervillains have points sometimes. Just called Bookshop Simulator. Haha. They had an update in July I missed out on. So I've been trying to get my completionist stat back on that one. Ooh, nice. Nice. Just called Bookshop Simulator. I gotta check that out. I love a bookshop and I love a simulator. Bruce Campbell announced that he was stepping away from things because of his cancer diagnosis. Yeah, I remember that he said that a while ago, but I didn't know he was saying like he was never going to play Ash again. That's really sad. Blueberry iced tea, that does sound good. You always align with green red. Yeah, I do like green red. I do. Duck always aligns with blue. I feel like you always love blue, Duck. But I feel like both of us also will do like multicolors. Think I'm going to pull a Black Panther redirection in this pack? We'll see. Hire a crew. This is 2 of anything, 1 red, an instant. Create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. Then creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. A creature with menace can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. You want subtle? You call the other guys. We're the Wrecking Crew. There they are, the Wrecking Crew. They're wrecking everything. Love that the Wrecking Crew have a card here. Come on, autofocus. Come on. Undercover Scroll. I love it. It's reminding me of that one series where we follow the scrolls. What is that series called? Is it just called like Scrolls? So good and refreshing. Oh my goodness, yeah. I do love a sweet the treat. That is me 100%. Used to play a lot of White Lummox. It's called Ube. Thank you for the follow check. Thank you for the follow H check. That's a weird thing to say. But it's called Ube. Welcome in. So true about villains having points. You will never convince me Poison Ivy is all that wrong about billionaire and humanity's treatment of the environment. Yeah, I think Ivy has some points there. I agree. All right. Where are we at here? How are we doing? Hey, Jess. Welcome in. How are you doing? How's your night going? Imagine that scroll family were your neighbors. They could be. They could be. You never know. Maybe they are my neighbors. Maybe my neighbors are scrolls and I don't know. 1 of anything and 1 green. Creature, scroll, shapeshifter, villain. As long as there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature gets +2/+2 and is all creature types. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. They're already here. Nice. All creature types. That's fun. And it's a 1/1. Could be a good little addition to a deck where the types are important. Yes, Jess is an IRL friend. Jess is allowed to call me babes because I know Jess. I've known Jess for a very long time. We've been friends for a very long time. How is your night going, Jess? How's the fam? We got super speed here. 1 red is all that it costs. Only 1 red. Enchantment Aura. Flash. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. Oh, I'm just realizing I was going to make a post to... Whoa! Whoa, we got a borderless. It's 1/2 of, I think, something that probably goes with Hulk. This is Hulk Smash. 1 of anything and 1 red. We're going to talk about this card in a second. But I'm just realizing I totally forgot to post to let people know that I was even live. So maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. I got it all set up and then I just didn't post it. Is it the scrolls? It could be. You never know. Could be scrolls coming in, impersonating all of us. Man, I'm so bummed that Secret Invasion wasn't better. Because I really feel like that show had the potential to be amazing, and then it just let me down in so many ways. Okie dokie. Am I sure Duck is not a scroll? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Duck, are you a scroll? Is there anything you want to tell me? It's such a cute card. The scrolls? Yeah, the scrolls card is pretty cute. I also do like the super speed with Quicksilver there. Undercover scroll. I feel like it's a reference to that scroll series. What was the scroll series? Let me look it up. Let me look it up. It's gonna bug me now. Scroll series family comic. Meet the Skrulls. That's what it was called. Meet the Skrulls. It's a whole thing, and we follow a family of Skrulls. So if you need more Skrull stuff in your life, go read Meet the Skrulls. What's so special about Borderless? I think just visually it's nicer. So they tend to be more valuable cards because you get like more art because there's no border. So the art is not limited by the border. Of course, you still do have text on the cards. So there is also that. That is still a thing. Skrull in the city. We could be. Nathan, Nail in the Fashion says, I like how none of us will get over Secret Invasion being subpar, LMAO. None of us will ever get over it. It's because, like, how did we mess it up, though? Like, how do you ruin that? Like, it's such a good story and it's such a good premise, and I feel like they already had such good groundwork for it, and then we just squandered it. And we also had Sam Jackson there, and I feel like he actually did a good job. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. Oh my god, the AI opening credits. Was Secret Invasion the beginning of the end of civilization? Maybe one day we'll look back at that moment and those AI credits and we'll be like, this was the beginning of the end. This was when it all started. Yeah, they really messed it up. The story in the comics was so good. And you have Sam Jackson. And they had a great cast, actually. So many talented people in that cast. So many talented people that were wasted. I'm never going to get over that confrontation scene near the end of Secret Invasion when they're there and it's basically we're having that conversation with who was the main guy, the villain? Harambe was the end of civilization. Fix It Richie, hello, welcome in. Still mad about the Maria Hill thing. Oh, the Maria Hill thing was rough. Especially when then we saw what the series was. Because, you know, there was part of me that was like, well, maybe they were cooking something. At that point, it was the beginning, and I was still dreaming of this show being amazing. And yet, alas, I was disappointed, as were we all, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's someone that really likes Secret Invasion. And just know, if you're a person that likes Secret Invasion, you're watching this video now or in the future, I just want you to know You're welcome here. You can like Secret Invasion. That's totally fine. There were some good things about it. But why didn't we use any of them? That's my question. Why didn't we do anything? Sorry, I'm just putting on my story and I had to listen to music really quick. And you know how everything do be about music. Pretty crazy. Man, I typed that wrong. We'll do. Okay. Posted. Oh, and I guess I should post over on Twitch so people know I'm live too. This will take me less time. Some of the faces I'm making, man. It's your face, all right. What is my vertical like right now? Vertical, what you look like? Oh, wow. We don't even have the second camera. That's not good. That's not good. Vertical sources. Oh, they're over here. Camera 2. Oh, it's because I have to actually add camera 3. I forgot that that was a thing. So you're telling me this whole time people on vertical have been seeing nothing below me? That's crazy. Sorry about that, everybody on the vertical. I forgot that I changed this camera because I was having problems with it. There we go. Now you can see the cards too. Thank you for your patience. There we go. Great. Back to cards. Amelia Clark was also wasted. I agree. WandaVision did set the bar very high. That's also true, Richie. Oh, nice. How was the game, Richie? Rob, you made a good call, honestly. I think you made the right call. I would normally say watch it and decide for yourself, but Secret Invasion really was that bad. Oh, I don't know, Kate, but there's definitely... I don't know. It's an observation, though, for sure. Does it line up with some other things? Yeah, it kind of does. I have the Yoshi popcorn bucket. Yeah, I do. Yoshi's right over here. I know Olivia Colman actually was really fun in it, I thought. I really liked her. Still waiting for more one-shots like Werewolf by Night, Lummox, me too. Why can't we get more one-shots? I think, was Werewolf by Night done by the Spotlight Studios, which are the people that also gave us Echo and gave us Wonder Man? Is that the same? Is that all Spotlight? I think that's what it's called. What did you put in the Yoshi egg of the popcorn bucket? I don't have anything in it right now, but I'd love to fill it with candy. In a restaurant, they played the radio. In the States, that costs extra. What? You got to pay for the radio in a restaurant? I guess you got to pay the licensing rights. I think we have to do that here too. You think that's what's going on with the X-Men movie? We'll see. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. I don't think we have enough information right now. Yeah, I was surprised that our Ironheart. Didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Yeah, Ironheart really gets better as it goes along. Thomas, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words. The fact they did Ironheart better baffles me. Yeah, Secret Invasion seems easier on paper to translate, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. It does. Ironheart was pretty good in the end. It's like still kind of a little bit of a mixed bag because I could see the potential where it could be a bit better, but I'm surprised that we're not going to get more Ironheart because I actually thought they did a good job with that one. Was Ironheart also Spotlight? Maybe. Yeah, I wish we could just get a do-over on Secret Invasion. I agree, nail in the fashion. The game was fun. Toronto lost by 10 points, but it was refreshing to watch pro basketball. Yeah, that's fun. Well, sad that Toronto lost it, but cool that you got to watch it. Yeah, spotlights. What kind of candy? I don't know. Probably maybe some Reese cups. That would be good. The individual packaged ones. I like the spooky ones for Halloween that they do. Last time I was hanging out with Jess, actually, she gave me a bat, a little Reese's bat. Agatha was so good, Miss Randy. I really liked Agatha. Man, I need to do another ranking video where we talk about the shows and we talk about our favorites. I think, especially with Vision Quest being like our last one, we should really talk about that. Isn't Spotlight just a banner they use for certain projects? I think Spotlight is actually its own like kind of subdivision of their studio. I think they're their own like subsect of the studio. I want more Werewolf by Night. That would be nice. Yes, Cherry, go get your rest. You have your stream anniversary tomorrow. You have your streamathon tomorrow. Stream anniversary, affiliate anniversary, subathon. So definitely go get some rest. And I will see you there, ideally in the morning. 10 a.m. Is that when I'm coming on? Oh my goodness. I would love to see what they would do with Agatha and Rivals. Yeah, that would be nice. Was Ironheart canceled? Well, it didn't get renewed. So it didn't really get canceled, but it didn't get renewed, I think. Or at least it hasn't yet. I feel like Ironheart picks up like about halfway through, but you kind of need to make it to that point. Unfortunately. Oh my goodness. I know they did Jane dirty in Love and Thunder. I agree, Steven. I'll never forget watching Ironheart and mostly liking it, then going online to see everyone hated it. Oh no. Thomas, it's all right. It's all right. You're safe here. I also will say that I did not like the first few episodes of Ironheart. I felt like, what are we even doing? And then as it went on, I started to like it more and get more of the vision. And then I thought the way that they brought it around at the end was really cool. So, yeah, I don't know. But also, you should like what you like. Don't worry about what the people say on the internet. They're just people on the internet. Nah. Agatha was super awesome. I agree, Jeff. There was something called Fox Searchlight. It was for indie projects. Ironheart, yes. Second half really picked up. Yeah, the second half is quite good. But you kind of got to make it to that point, and that's probably hard. I feel like a spotlight for certain X-Men origins would be really interesting if they weren't going to do origin movies. Ooh, that could be a cool way to introduce people. I think they're going to try to move away from like even having a TV universe though, because I feel like they realized that everyone is not watching it as much. So then when they go to see the movies, They're like, I don't know if I can see that movie because I haven't seen all these shows. But it's honestly just they did too many. Like, you just need to pick and choose. Don't do everything, just do a few. How do I have any passion? I drink a lot of coffee. I think that's helpful. Although today I didn't drink coffee, and I'm wondering if that's why I felt a little blah earlier. Wakanda Forever was an emotional ride. Agatha, WandaVision, and Ironheart are my top 3 shows, so I don't care about haters at all. Yeah, don't care about the haters. Honestly, I think those are great picks. Am I going to watch Lanterns tonight, episode 2? I am. When I'm done stream, I'm going to watch Lanterns. Mm-hmm. And I also need to watch The Vampire Lestat. The concert came out. I'm so excited. There's so many things to watch. I don't know if we're going to get through this entire box, y'all. I got a lot of cards left to open. How many packs have we done? 4 packs. This is the 4th pack. Should we do a part 2? Is that what I should do? I don't know. Hulk Smash. 1 mana, 1 red. 1 of anything, 1 red. It's an instant. Teamwork 4. Choose 1, and then if you cast it using teamwork, you get to do both. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Ooh. It's a red. Maybe I do want to play red. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Ooh. Just get a quick fire there. She-Hulk, Jade Defender. Okay, but like, first of all, we need to look at this border list a little closer because the artwork is fabulous. But also my girl, She-Hulk, Jen. What? Can't believe we got Jen. I'm having way too much fun opening cards. Legendary creature, Gamma Hero. Reach and Trample. This card is 3 of anything and 1 green to bring out. It is Power Up. 4 of anything plus 2 green. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Put a +1/+1 counter on She-Hulk. Activate each power-up ability only once. Reduce the cost by her mana cost. Reduce the cost by her mana cost if she entered this turn. Buddy, you blew through the wrong stop sign. It's a 4/4. Hex magic. Oh my gosh. Sorcery, arcane, 2 of anything, 1 red. Exile all the cards from your hand. Then draw that many cards until the end of your next turn. You may play cards exiled this way. At the Scarlet Witch's touch, probabilities shift and the impossible becomes real. Doc Deed. Ooh. Ooh, this is some fire art. Bullseye with Electra. Okay. 1 of anything, 1 black. This is an instant. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. And it only costs 2? You're pretty good, Toots. But me, I'm magic. Bullseye. That is definitely a direct quote. Dark Deed. Oh, Dark Deed. Beast. Erudite Aerialist. Erudite? Am I saying that right? Erudite Aerialist. All right, good night, good Gamora boy. Thank you so much for stopping by. You got to get through a couple packs, then read chat. I got to get through a couple packs, then read chat. Oh my goodness, chat going to be chatting though. I'm going to miss so much chat. Lol, Amanda, get Jen to do a She-Hulk cosplay with you. And not Jen. Wait, which Jen? Jen my photographer Jen? My friend who also takes pictures and has her own amazing vlog channel if you haven't checked it out. It's an amazing card. Yeah, pretty good. I am Wanda, Jeff. Sometimes. That's a pretty sweet Wanda card. The Hex Magic, yeah. Matthew, you're still here. Happy to have you. Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Lol. With how much time I take going through the cards? Probably, yes. Yeah, that's fair, Olivia. The Disney Plus subscription has kind of gotten insane. Actually, it hasn't kind of, it definitely has. I'm paying for it and it is gouging me. 30 minutes a pack. We're going to be a while. All right. So Beast is 3 of anything, 1, and then either a green or a blue. Legendary creature, mutant scientist hero. As long as you've put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on Beast this turn, he has flying. He can just fly. Whenever Beast deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Oh my stars and garters. He's a 3/3. So I'm just saying, if I'm building a green deck, maybe I put Beast in it. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. 4 of anything, 2 green, sorcery. Teamwork 5. Reveal the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. If this spell was cast using teamwork, put any number of creature cards from among them onto the battlefield instead. Whoa! Put the rest into your graveyard. Wow. And it's green. I'm just saying. Our foil is Ninja of the Hand. Ooh. I will say, I feel like... Thank you for the follow. I feel like these... Oh, do I not have my alerts up here? I don't think I do. But thank you for the follow. Whoa! Master Coupon, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. I appreciate you. Move my members and my subs over there. I'm gonna lock everything in place. So this is Ninja of the Hand. 2 of anything, 1 black. Creature, human, ninja, villain, death touch. Power up, 4 of anything, 1 black. Each opponent discards a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Yeah. And then they are ruthless killers. I was one of them. Electra Nachios. How do you say Electra's last name? Am I saying that right? Nachios? And this is a 2/2. Wandy is off the What If audiobook thing. You really need to check it out. The only What If that I've listened to is, I think, What If Loki Was Worthy. I don't know which What If one is it from, Jeff? Nacho cheese. That's how we say it. Electra nacho cheese. I've heard it as you spoke it. All right, cool. I think I said it right then. Did you like the Krakoan X Factor run? Because I feel like no one talks about it. Oh my goodness, I loved the X Factor run. So X Factor was actually, Duck is asking, is Beast your first X-Men? Yes, I think he is. I think he's our first X-Men is Beast in this box. We didn't have any other X-Men, did we? I don't think so. Yeah, Beast's reaction to what happened with Rogue in 97 was great. It's the second book, book 2. What's the what if? Like, what's the name of the what if? Master Coupon. I am going to be heading to TwitchCon. Yeah. I will be. What about you? Will you also be at TwitchCon? You heading out to the good old TwitchCon? Who will be at TwitchCon? Who's going to be there? I'm very new to Spidey 2, but I'm actually blown away with the story, says Eric. Yeah, Spidey 2, I only played like a bit of it, but I also was blown away with the story. What if Wanda and Peter were siblings? Oh. Oh, yeah, that does sound like a cool premise. What if Wanda and Peter were siblings? Both weird and interesting is what I think of that. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out at some point. I listened to the Loki one and I really liked it. I feel like Marvel audio is quite good. I wish we had Hulu with ours. We have such limited catalog in Canada. Like we have almost no Hulu. Yeah, Tubi is a lot for free. What if people care about Peggy Carter and no one did? That was the What If show. I don't know. I like Peggy. I liked what they did with Peggy. I just felt like maybe it was a little too much, you know? What do you call dairy in Electra's fridge? Pfft. Nacho cheese. I just started reading Queen in Black because Emma Frost and Captain Marvel Carol Danvers are in it. Oh, nice. How are you liking Queen in Black? Cannot turn down that good food event. Oh, what's the good food event, Master Coupon? Like, do you mean like there's lots of good food at TwitchCon? I didn't know about that. What if Peter dated Jessica Jones in high school? That would probably be pretty wild, and it could have happened. Ooh, I wonder. Maybe, Kate. Maybe that's why they made it. They were like, these two popular. What if? Hear me out. All right, so we've got a basic land, a forest, and then for our token here, we've got a soldier. And on the other side, a villain with menace 2/1. All right. I'm so slow at opening cards. Sorry, y'all. I get way too invested in the cards and then I yap too much. I'm such a yapper. We got so many more cards here. But you know, it's not a bad problem to have, really, because then I got a lot more cards that I get to open. And that's exciting. I have a lot of packs left here. So I guess the question is, do we keep going? Or do we stop here for now and then come back to this later? Because I am thinking I do want to watch Lanterns and Lestat, and I need to go to sleep, but I need to get up because I'm going to be on Cherry's subathon tomorrow for a streamiversary. Captain Carter and Rivals as an Echo. I mean, Captain Carter's skin maybe for Cap would be interesting, like how we have Lady Loki. Kate, I believe in you. You can do it. Opening cards like Indy stealing the idol. Very slowly, very delicately. How many packs in the box? How many packs? I think there's like a lot left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think there might be like 10, 10, 10. I think. So 30 total. We've opened 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. I am Mighty Mike. Welcome in. I'm good. How are you? 36, I think, says Lumix. Whoa. Even more than I thought. Eric says, I need to say goodnight, but I think I'll be back when you stream again. I will be back streaming tomorrow for sure, Eric. And we might keep going tonight. I'm not saying I'm hanging up my hat yet. I'm just looking to see where everyone's at and also looking to see where I'm at and be like, I have other things that I also want to do tonight. But I really wanted to open this entire box, but I forgot how slow I am at opening cards. I'm like, let's open an entire box. No, you won't, Amanda. Not unless you're going to be here for like 10 hours. Because I'm so slow. Oh, yeah, I am, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you're going to be here? Is that what you're saying, Eric? Unfortunately? I think it's very fortunate. I enjoy your presence, Eric. You appreciate every single card equally, Amanda. I love cards. I love opening them. And I mean, honestly, we've done 4 packs and we only got 1 duplicate so far. So that's the other thing. Like once we get through and it's not a duplicate, it's not something that I haven't had before. Then it'll be faster. So if we get a lot of duplicates, then this will go fast. But when I get a lot of unique cards, which is what's happening right now, then it takes a while. Hanging my hat. Oh, you're hanging up your hat? What's in the box? Olivia, you got a what if? What if Emma Frost and Jean Grey swapped bodies for a while in X-Men? Whew, that'd be pretty wild. What if Aunt May was enveloped by a symbiote? I think Aunt May has actually connected with a symbiote, an evil version of her, who I believe had the Carnage symbiote. There are so many new cards. I know, like all of these. These are all new. We got a bunch of lands. We got a bunch of tokens too, and 1 token per pack. We got more lands than 1 per pack. Stoked to see these cards. The cards have been pretty good. All right. It's a good time to clock out. Yeah, should we clock out? Oh, I kind of want to do 1 more pack. Is it crazy if we... No, I don't have time. I got to clock out. I want to do more. Okay, let's go through some of the cards that we got today so we can at least do that. So first of all, this Ninja of the Hand. Can we just talk about how beautiful this foil is? Like, this is crazy. Honestly, play boosters I think are where it's at because they're way more affordable than the collector's boosters. And the art is still absolutely fire. We got Hex Magic. We got this sick Bullseye card, Dark Deed. We got our first X-Men, Beast. Will we open up more? Stay tuned for next time. She-Hulk. We got the Smash, the Borderless. We got the Skrulls. We got the True Believers. Somebody get these beggars out of here. We've got Red Hulk, also looking very cool in the foil. Doom Reigns Supreme. Kazar of the Savage Land. I mean, the Madam Hydra, just the art alone is fierce. I mean, I do love the colors on this. Energy Daggers, too, for Black Panther. Go nuts! The Hydra Troopers. Super Soldier Serum, one of the best cards. Will there be a Mind Stone in this box? I don't know, but we've already gotten some amazing cards here. We got Claw. Vision of Love. Volcanic Villain. Murdoch's Crusade. Unliving Legionnaire. D-Power, another cool foil. World War Hulk Saga card. Spider-Man to the Rescue, Borderless. I love the art actually on Iron Fist Living Weapon as well. Savage Land Dinosaur. Yeah, so, and it all started off with a Deathlock, which is fun. And then we got a bunch of different lands. We got PIM Technologies. Got this nice swamp. Which is this? This is a full art, just not borderless. It's kind of nice. In the sewers. The Avengers hanger. We got a ton of tokens. Some villains, some soldiers, some treasure. You're going to end up sleeping an hour on and off tomorrow? What do you, really, why? What time is Cherry's stream start? I don't know. Cherry, are you still here? I think Cherry went to bed. I think it starts early. Oh my goodness, Mike, you and me both. Don't worry, we've been getting filled in together as a group. As a group, we've been catching up. So it's been fun. And for Philosopher King, thank you for all the knowledge that you've been sharing with us as well over in the YouTube chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we got a lot more packs. So I'll come back and we'll continue the unbox next time. But tomorrow we're going to be playing some Rivals. Actually, we might be playing some Snap tomorrow. I don't know. We might do some Snap. I might split the time. I might start off with Snap and then move over to Rivals. But I'm also going to be on Cherry Stream for a little bit in the morning. So come over there and say hi. And then Liza will enjoy tonight's tomorrow too, which is why I do need to jump off now to go do other work so I can go to sleep, so I can get up in the morning and do all the other work. That is how it goes. She said 9 a.m. in her stream today. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Lumix. So 9 a.m. if you guys want to join us for Cherry's subathon tomorrow, which I would highly recommend checking out. Let me give Cherry a shout out. Have a good night, everyone. And thank you so much, Chris, for gifting me this box. I can't wait to open up the rest of the cards. It's been so great. Good night, everybody. Laters. Good night, Mikey. Thanks for being a member. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Night, Steven. Thank you so much. My dress is giving you Black Widow vibes. It's like Black Widow if she went strawberry picking. And she was like, I'm going to slay all these strawberries. They'll all be dead. I'll pick them all off the bushes. Chris is a legend. It is true. Chris is legendary status. 100%. Thank you, Chris, so much for the box. And thank you for over 2,000 gifted subs is also insane. So thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for all the support tonight. This was such a fun stream. I was like really not in the best headspace. And I was like thinking, I don't even know if I should stream because I don't know if anyone should have to put up with me in this mind state, but you all really like brightened up my day. So thank you, everyone, so much for all the support. It really means like the world to me. So thank you. And we should raid someone. Should we raid? Thanks, Ash. Also excited to do some more collabs with you, girl. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Aha, I was hoping that Lina was going to be on because she was in here earlier. Let's raid Lina. And I'm going to put some raid messages in the chat. And yeah, we'll be back for tomorrow. Hi, Troller. Thank you so much for saying thank you to Duck. I appreciate that. Who gifted you a sub. That's kind. Yes, Lina, another amazing girly. Girl squad, get together. Who else did I see on earlier today? I saw Pesky on earlier today, too. Oh, wait, I accidentally put Lina 59. Lol. That's what happens when my keyboard's over here. There we go. Who's Lina 59? We don't know her. Okay, Lina 58. This is for real now. There's some raid messages there for you in chat. The one that Nightbot has with the emotes is for followers. If you're a sub, you can take the one that I repasted from Nightbot, which has sub emotes in it. So depending on if you're subbed or not subbed. I hope you also feel great, and that I hope that all of our dreams come true. I'm sending that out to you, Ash. I'm sending that out to everyone in the stream. How about all of our dreams come true? What do you think? I think it's possible. I believe in us. I'm going to eat some nuts. And I'll see you over in Lina's stream for a little bit, guys. I'll be there. I'm going to come say hi with you. And then I got to do some other work. And I'm really excited to watch Lanterns and discuss. Sending those vibes to you. Sending them to all of you that are watching this. All of you that are also watching the VOD that made it to the end. Sending out good energy. Take it in. And let's open up some more magic later on. All right, bye, everyone. Have a good night. Bye. Stay nerdy. The raid is going. Woo. Goodbye. All right, y'all. The raid is gone. So, to any of you stragglers that are here, I will say goodnight. To any of you that are over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next